uh, we call the vice president and so we also believe if we pause we
So we are not rejecting it, we are accepting it. And we are calling on everybody, even when you are having a meeting with a bit surrounding. So he himself said he's looking for to that when you knock at every door, you will see my TBCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCCC people that are measured. National TBC, but we discover that so many people have been struggling with that, and we have to create our own merchant. He said, "Come, let me make you a merchant. I will empower you." You can't get, but we discover along the line, people now start saying themselves, we want to be, accept this, we are ready to accept it. On the day of the launch, we are going to unveil all those TVC. We have a man on our platform of 3.5 million in have people over close to 4,000 people. I mean, there were so many. And they all who were calling, what is happening here? And most of them, as we speak today, they are part of the platform. Their exhibitions, they are buying, the news is spreading everywhere. The gospel is spreading. And somebody calling me is now going back to God. On the store, you know, the bookstore which I say, would they accept 100% TPC for dry fish? We say even Ubu is because whereby somebody can be working. We are billionaires. The king and princess are working on their food. The slaves are riding on horses. And TBC has come to correct that error. We are the end time billionaire that can shape the foundation of the world. And this divine idea was given to you. We all have the idea, but God has his own way of whatever. We are looking at laptop, we are looking at computers, we are looking at every kind of electronic gadget. Phase 3 has to do with mobile instruments, recyclable motorcycle cars. everything. If we know all these things are kind of one man, and we say, let us reason this week. Let's all come and reason together. How do we shake the foundation? How do we tell the whole world that TBC has come to stay? TBC has come to eradicate poverty. We agree a lot. And we're looking forward to a day that the federal government, so many of this is a brief thing I can say for now. Along the line, we'll take questions, we'll give us and we'll reason together. How can we comment? How can you people comment? What do you think we can do to make this thing than what we have in mind? We can't do it as a collective movement. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Why they are here, and I think it's all of us. We're all involved, isn't it? We're all divisions. Them. We just do try and error. Let me not even call it Yahoo because Yahoo is a different thing altogether. We are doing some try and error things, But by the time we now got, TBC, it changed our lives. It was something else. And I'm telling you that I am one of those that actually, if you talk of, you must mention my name. Because why I have evidence what TBC has done. If TBC had continued, with the send button on, we were by now would have ended with TBC. Because when we started, there was no place I go and I present TBC, I will affect it. There's nobody who would dare me not to affect activity from me. Nobody. I've bought houses here in Jos, forced us with TBC here in Jos. And of which most of my staff and everybody here know it. But on the day of launching, I'll take that car to Abuja. I assure you, I'll take that car to the Abuja. It's a machine. But with TBC, 100%. 100%, no cover of mine, and that was the first achievement I had with TBC. And when I got that car, I said, "Wow, TBC is great. TBC, buy this car worth 5-6 million with TBC in 2016. It means I can buy a whole." What do you call it now? Estate. I started moving. Before you knew it, I bought 2 houses in just here. Before you knew it, let's buy property. Plus, when you bring it enough, I won't buy again. Here in Jos, he came again and told me and said, "Look, this TBC, I get 1 plot there. Give me." Just yesterday, I was looking for a one small wallet that maybe 2 or 3 TBC and give it to you, just dash him. To go and get that That's my main property. I've got properties in Abuja with TBC. In Abuja, Karu, yeah, past people in Abuja. Properties. But I'm telling you, I have no properties in TBC. And no properties in TBC. What buildings came back from on break from Ukraine. And so what did he do? He said, I must buy a car. He bought a car for 3 TBC in 2016. 3 TBC, he bought a car. He left the car in Ukraine. The car is still available. I need a secret of getting all my cars. I've got, see one more one here. That C-class in design. The same. No number. I didn't buy this. Push me. I push you. No. It was sound. I bought sound cars. Sound cars. Sound cars. Not just. I mean, you know that TBC is real. TBC is real. I heard of people who made, some purchases of TBC somewhere, but estates here and there. I'm telling you, I still make it. Because you don't know them. If you know that, you will do what. Don't believe in TBC, so you just grab the thing and then you just go and hide it and keep it there. And you say, nobody is nobody is accepting this thing. But me, the day I gave it a very first-hand value. So I now told people, that TBC is real. Change the whole world. Don't understand. And when TBC was the open migration and everyone saw, they say, it's not the same button is not there, this one is not there. But today, TBC has become real. People are now coming back to TBC. You will get it back. Yesterday with just a kringle, just to pay back office, to pay just $10 back office. Yes, I beg. To pay back office. I said, pay people. Oh, yes. I said, before you said, today I come back, I say, it's back office now, okay. You pay back office. So I want to say than ever before. It's becoming more real than you were before. Everyone say bad.
You start. We want to start with the ladies first. So, let the crypto office start. You need to be in command.
And with anything cryptocurrencies. And I believe in your vision, and I believe in what you do. And we are praying this store will go to Nigeria. This is a revolution for many of those that have been believe they will come back and beg to get it. I have people smaller looking for Kringles to get. You understand? In Taraba State on Thursday, Friday to Sunday. I will tell you, many of them have been waiting. We do a lot of challenges. So that we will not have chaos. If they can be a space where people can put their desired destination, so that a little can be charged for courier service, so that their goods can be delivered to their doorstep without budging or coming to the office to form a lot of queue. Because many people say that, okay, I have paid for goods, I'm expecting my goods for goods maybe if this is like the top, definitely we are going to have a lot of. I'm looking at service.
There's something about when you're looking at yourself, looking at the situations and the things that are happening, you begin to listen to the little voice within you that will tell you that it might have TVs. Right? Even though so many things, I tell them, say, when you put me in chat, you're only putting me to read your information. I don't like this chatting thing. Why? Because I have read some chats where there's this terrible exchange that it's not too good for the eyes or ears, or even for your understanding. And may the Lord keep you for us. May He expand the coast that He has opened. And may you get worthy servants who will be around you and worthy advisors. Those who are around you now, I pray that the fear of the Lord will keep you in line. Because to leave this, we have all the goods we have. We should also hear after. That is what we My brother said something about, let me start with his own, this thing, about sending goods. I thought FARUNA stores was to deal as you buy vision good, and your TBC, it should be included, or either the FARUNA store, because of more goods to that person. Like in my, you don't know Garka, but the people here will know because we are plateau people. You cannot know it. It should be somewhere central, probably here or in a local government area where people can pick it up there and find a way to. If we're going to start charging for goods with another organization, for instance, let's say we say you parcel it and DHL takes it there. How will calculate the price in the TBC? Incorporate it in the TBC without people feeling this one is too much, this one is too little, you know. It's either you're going to make it a flat rate or you're going to make it by weighing the goods. And how do you weigh the goods? That's another hurdle. My brother here, when he was about, he spoke about it going to be in phases. I would love to know, is it that during the 11th August, the full launch on the August 11th, it will be in days, it will come out in different phases, so you will have different sections for all those goods. And how much TBC can be spent, or Pringles rather. Let me use Pringles because it will be TBC now. Yeah, by admin. How much Pringles worth of dollars, Pringles dollars worth of Pringles can we spend on that day of launching? The other thing is the scamming. Now you have started. Now we are Nigerians. Wonderful people have started working on how to circumvent whatever you are doing. How are you going to safeguard this, that people will not be scammed in the name of FARUNA stores? Because you need to be a little bit careful there. The fourth one is, do you have plans, either now or in the near future, on fiat exchange by linking up with me? Thank you.
Okay. Come to this one, then we'll now go to the men.
All right. Okay. Okay, concerning let me start by this way. The plan here initially was that so we discovered that there must be a physical location. Like in Abuja now, we are working place whereby people can walk in there or the goods, you can get it there, and it's going to be with 100% TBC shipment. You know, when you are buying, we can decide to add the cost of shipment to want to buy. We cannot separate them so that we just you're buying for $1,000 item and the item worth $1,000 and the cost of transportation is $20. Let's say $1,020. We can easily harmonize that. And then there are some people we are really counting on. I don't see us having issue with just representative or background because we discovered that our father here is a people character. We've heard about him, tradition. We know it's a privilege meeting you, sir. And we are so signing. This is our representative. And FARUNA announced, okay, let me start moving from region to region because it's a body. We made because what we do, one of our secret is that sometimes we go to where we do and it's all about give, and we give something to a particular restaurant somewhere to give to widows. Next thing, widows were there. The next thing is that in the group, we told him we want you to distribute this item before we say we should go knows how to handle. We already know what's about to happen. But when you give to some, you know, some people are not thinking about others. And FARUNA defined joy. He said joy simply means Jesus first. He said other second, then you last. And when God wants to redefine it, he now said you that is given now, you first, and then he foundation. Foundation is strictly on God Almighty. And concerning the translation, I've answered that. And how to tackle, I think, the issue, everything. We know with what just happened here, we don't really know. My TD sister, FARUNA, Jos, the head of the ICT, I don't know, have you identified the person? You have identified the person. Strictly what we have in mind is that as soon as we appear here, he should be the #1 admin because he will serve like a admin as a guarantor to people. So we have decided to be moving from state to state. We have decided to be moving from, we don't have issue much with Lagos because those people, they have their centers, they are trustworthy individuals based on our own definition for now, because sometimes we sense to investigate them ahead of time, even people that cannot even speak English and Yoruba, and they will say, they are good, they are not Olori Buruku and we don't have much issue with Lagos. On Saturday, we live and in Kogi is lagging because of the situation of or because of experience of one online business or the other. Maybe your father, or maybe the river drawn your father, does not mean you will not drink water. Life is all about wisdom. So we are moving from Kogi, I think we'll go to Anambra, then we'll move on to Taraba. Taraba is on our list too as well. And but two have the merchant, then we can do pre-launch to be stabilizing the ground. We have to know the lifetime vision, and this is a lifetime stock. I overheard one merchant and said, when FARUNA say you be a merchant, how do you think you will be getting money to be putting on the store? Say, don't you think that if I buy 10,000, I have 20,000 naira, I buy maybe 4 crates of mineral, and my wife is air group. And I said this one should go for TBC. Anybody that want to drink Coke, you don't have money, but you have TBC, you go there, drink the Coke and eat everything, and you pay with it. He said, in my own little way, I'm adding to the store. I'm adding to the store. You can see that this thing is possible. Even with 5,000 naira, you can buy clean, buy Omo, buy this, and you are selling for this TBC. It's very possible. It's just a very simple and common concept. So discover some of the people who are making mention today too are beginning to think. The only thing they keep asking is that even though the store is, let them be some store on ground. where people can be funding, you discover along the line people will be coming to support. It will going to be all about it. So that is one thing, because it's all about the mission. And then the scammers, I think that is a very sensitive matter, because we have some mafians who are ready to take advantage of anything. I think we are all the police. We have to be on the watch. We'll think about it's not something we'll answer expressly, but we are working on how to handle it properly. And I think the website from the office that now we can deal with some sensitive issues. So this is the response for now. Answer this. Thank you.
Okay, engineer sir.
Thank you very much. Again, my engineer. I think mommy's question not answer possibility of a fair, so you lump it on.
Okay, the president will. You are.
You say one can shop 4 times in a week, and you started the platform station marketing where one can get fuel. I thinking in the near future that by the launch in August, stations that are fast is the exchange going. If I tell you and before the fuel station is not going to be ready to wait, he might impound my car and wait it to drop. That's one. And secondly, you didn't give place a limit. And maybe the good 10 million you have more frequency, unless if you are
on the exchange that you asked. On Fuel station, there's a let me just start. This is what we say. It is a vision. Begins with a step. That is what okay. What we consume And maybe somebody will appear now and they said, okay, what will happen is that I have a car, now I want you to see, and the one we have, we will not reject it and will not stop. And concerning the fuel station, of course, we are receiving proposals from people. We intend to, of which we have started to meet some multinational business. Because the way we meet with people to meet with Dangote himself, some of these business to talk to them about, because we have some we understand that some of them understand this thing, and we are talking to some of them, though we are having issue of some saying 50-50, but we don't want to say 18, saying another 100%. So right and didn't work 100 billion. We do it in a wise way. It's also a way that everybody will be fairly treated. We discovered the first man on the platform that Jean Chelsea Polo he said all his life has been accumulating this, he has even lost hope. That does not mean that this TBC that bought him his genes, and he called his wife straight away there, and he said, "This thing is real. These men are real." He was the first person who ever transact 100%. And we discover he took 3 items, others want to take. So we'll work on that to make sure that everybody is fairly, treated. So I think this is name your image website. Anytime a new member is coming to get to sign up on the store, on the information will pop up to him. Then you ask him to get Bitcoin and TBC also merchants. Unlike the normal Ponzi scheme, everybody know, like MMM, stuff like that. When you just register on the platform, an image and information, a profile to you, buy TBC from my TBC store, FARUNA Exchange, very soon, and it's going to hit the world. I've seen a lot of people talk to some persons, join heads together, and we see that this thing will come to pass. So, in respect of the exchange, I'm working tirelessly to make sure we achieve that goal. The website will still redesign the work. So in terms of exchange, the merchant will start with the merchant first. So that's what I have for the exchange for that. Thank you. Sorry. And concerning Just, I make mention of Just today to Bitcoin Randy that I will be having a store in Just here, where you can come. When you can come and shop with 100% TBC. Then in the store, we'll have what they call a trade center. Even non-TBCians and TBCians can also come to get more information about TBC. We'll have a unit called my FARUNA TBC Gospel. That is, this unit will be people who will be going down to the rural area, talking to people that look with TBC, you can come and you can send your daughter, your son, your child to school. So with that, I think a lot of merchants will make good cash from the exchange. Thank you.
Praise the Lord. It is a thing with such in the division. And we all, the FARUNA store crew, are here to interpret the vision of the admin of TBC. Every one of us sitting down here, we have the same vision. From the same day, the one we embrace TBC. How do we exchange this cryptocurrency to fiat or to whatsoever? We come to a time, I will look at my wallet and my wife will say, wow, every day you keep on making noise. You have money, you have money. When you catch this money, I will say, Madam, I'm a billionaire. Say, bring out the key. Yeah, my wife is a propeller that propel me, push me to start doing some crazy things. You know, sometimes you need to do some crazy things to achieve some things. Many of us are sleeping just like the admin said. They are orphans, they are sleepers. When our father here, his testimony is answered. So the admin of TBC is the visionary of this concept, and we are only trying to interpret his dream and his vision. But every plan has been laid on ground by the admin of TBC that TBC, the one is supposed to start making money. So that is what we are coming on board. So right now with my TBC, I believe there will be financial eruption in Nigeria. How? So every division that have TBC in his wallet should prepare, because you will not be able to contend with the demand. The demand will be too high. So now what we are planning is positioning with the admin laid down plan. Admin said every division now should have a trade center. What is a trade center? Is a platform on ground where you exchange all the cryptocurrency online and on. So on in your back office there, you see Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Now, it does not matter the nation you are coming from. Now, every one of us have our local currency. And with TBC or not TBC, we believe that bankers are only trying to fool us. They refuse to accept cryptocurrency physically, but at the back window, they accept cryptocurrency. So bank, you can store the states of federation. Then merchant will locate the store. Before then, a merchant will have his own, which is at the same time his or her own store, where he will be selling this product 100% TBC. And then what is the benefit of this merchant? Two things here. Number one, you are selling these products to other registered members of the TBC community that have card 100%. Now, in TBC, worldwide, we are just 3.4 million verified members. And Nigeria, we are just 1.34 million members out of about 170 to 200 million people. Now, everybody is just posting, watching. Is it true? Is it going to be? Let's see how it's going to work first. Now, with this movement already of shaking and vibration all over Nigeria right now, people are trying to come into TBC. Now, as soon as the store is launched and people come out with bags of rice, granite oil, foodstuffs, and they discover it is real, then you discover that only few have this TBC. Then the majority that don't have this TBC will start locating those that have this TBC, sign me up. I want to have my own TBC, which is this. And now TBC currency grow 1 to 5% automatically. So who don't need money? Every one of us need money. We don't want to lose money. So people are tired of losing money. I want to invest in a platform where they invest today and the money is off. So with this platform, you as a merchant, you are giving out goods 100% with to few registered member. Now, majority that don't have TBC now will be trouble to you. I don't sleep in my, I'm running from my house. From day one, we started this FARUNA movement. It's all about calling. I want to buy, I want to buy, I want to sign up. The same people were begging, like Daddy said, people that you begged yesterday, they will be the one now begging you, they want to sign up. So it's going to be very simple to start cashing out money. I was the first person that started kicking against banking fiat exchange. Before admin and the last 2 Monday meeting, they brought this issue. I was the first person that started kicking against banking sector. If we know the mission of bank, we will never talk about bank in TBC. TBC has come to eradicate poverty. We are trying to run away from the plan of the evil people. And now, bringing the same bank to control us. You have $1 million in your wallet, and then bank $100 to do what? A peanut. Exchange, I should have access to cash out my money as I want. So why should bank offer me $100 while I have $1 million? Now we're talking about abundance. They were still going back to our slave masters. Then now, the only platform where we are going to do this cashing, since it's peer-to-peer, right from the one we agreed at the back office, is going to be peer-to-peer is through a platform like shopping, like this, where you come, you buy 100%, then Mr. B will buy the TBC coin from you. You buy the product and put in the store. Here you see we are going to issue is going to go via our control. We will not be able to control this movement if we go with stores platform. We should begin to think on how we establish our stores. Like Faruna said, Faruna, it's not about Bitcoin, it's not about the admin of TBC. Admin of TBC just gave us a weapon which we are going to fight the wickedness of the world, poverty, and then live a happy life. So every one of us is thinking on how this dream will become possible. Now, a lot of people are bringing a platform of exchange online. Yes, it's going to work later, but for you to pay money, a lot of people put a lot. I will give you, I do a lot of people. So then I need to correct an impression here. Our daddy, in his mention of a man, a wallet the container for that land. Many of TBC really spoke and trying to deal with discounting. Whichever way you try to discount, you are disvalued TBC, and that is why people will not value it. So, no, he said early, disagree your comment to the value of TBC. However little it is the value. So, of that $1 billion, is not why he will be giving 3 TBC coin, because 1 TBC is over 2.9. So, we should correct that whichever way it will help our community. Then, my FARUNA store is a collective idea. The FARUNA said it's not about him. He has so many plans on ground to do this exchange by himself. But the way the whole thing is going now, it becoming it's just like a young man just wake up. It's on how we start almost all year. We're going to discuss on how he is going to accept TBC 100%. So it's and our collective, because power in your hand, sleep over it, we have no power. Then when we circulate it, we have power. So if the whole entire just accept TBC as the medium of exchange, what do we need banks for? Bitcoin is not cash in the bank physically. Ethereum, Litecoin, and the rest of them. So we don't even want to see TBC in the bank. TBC may have built a very strong economic platform that is everyone fetch and empower our. However, TBC, but what have TBC? Even one great look at the value. I've seen thousands, some have been hundreds, but however working is nothing. So these leaders that welcome us into your platform to partner together with you. We are ever ready to submit, humble, to work together. Like the FARUNA said, it's not about him. It's all about us. It's all about the poor masses out there on the street. And we are doing everything to put smile in the face of the poor ones. Like him, he's an orphan. He don't know his father and mother. I am an orphan. Many of us have come from a rough background, and that is why we are taking this cross on our neck to make sure that those that are there in the prison, and a lot of people today in the prison, they don't want to be there, to do everything to make sure that we keep poverty out of the street of Nigeria. So we are all welcome in Jesus' name.
Okay. Well spoken. Let me. Okay.
So, my parents, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited because I know I am home. anything you want to do in Nigeria might not fail. I want to really believe that all have, and I heard coming down to this just today, FARUNA is 25 years old. And when we were coming early in the morning, sir, it will interest you to know this. Early in the morning today, a lady left and went to Philippines and came to the office. And she told them in Philippines, the TBC ATM card is on. How did these people start it? They were people. I am happy because I am in the midst of learned great men. I am a student of theology. I'm a theologian. Martin Luther started the Reformation, but there are others who were busy waiting because they have one plan. They join him. Many have started it, but they could not go. But this Martin Luther started. Yes, there were setbacks. It wasn't going to be easy, but he made up his mind. And as he started following, and he succeeded. Today, I am happy sitting here in Jos. I can clearly state it here that the whole Jos are seated down in this room here. We have pastors that are here, seated down here. We have different, and we have barristers, sons to be. How did it happen in Philippines? Somebody, this. And today, Philippines has catch fire. I'm seeing that fire starting in this room today. I can feel and I can see it. PDP, in those days came, they started it in Plateau here. And history here for you and me. In Plateau, PDP produces the president of Nigeria. When this young man was speaking, he says, they have started it. We've started there. The day I went and they started the pre-launching of this TBC, Wuse of market opposite. People from Lagos came from Port Harcourt, from in the corner, they gather, and I was there live. When I was there, I was busy saying, no, this thing can never be complete without Jos. And I have been coming all the way from Abuja to my home. This is where God uses to unveil my eyes in crypto. And as I'm here now, my senior brothers and fathers are seated down here, and my mothers as friends and sisters. You see that we will not go sitting. The FARUNA God have used him to kickstart. But you and me must also join. I repeat, here. Our lawyers are here. How will we do top of this? Continue everywhere. I just called somebody. I went to them and I said, I have some people. I'm from Kaduna. You know, Kaduna is your senior brother. I went. I told them I have the code 24/7 phone calls. Today in the morning, my alert, I think the alert are in up is a D-Day. You know today Jesus have filled you to cause nation in the whole nation. Meeting with he was illegal that we can also have agreed. We are seated with down here. Bring what you think that this time it will not die. And hence, God has brought us in just. We are moving solution here today.
You can respond to say something also with respect to this mission. Thank you very much. Well, I feel very happy and glad because something that we've been praying for many years has become a reality. When I was representing Nigeria at the United Nations Global Fund for 6 years, I used to bring dollar to Nigeria. So whenever I am outside the country, this is the TBC that I use to trade with all my goods. Unfortunately, it was not recognized and accepted in Nigeria. People doubted it, and so there was no means, no platform for one to trade. But I blame myself too, even when I came here yesterday, because ignorance is the greatest that nobody can fight it except God himself. What we've been discussing, all the presentation we've made, for us in Jos is very easy. Because you remember the days of Wonder Banks. It was here in Jos. And many of us lost so much millions of naira. We're happy because we bought another coins 5 years ago, Bitcoins. We never used them. In fact, even the last one that I bought, is it 100 or so, TBC, sometime last year, we didn't even care to look for issue of wallet and all this. When will it be acceptable in Nigeria? So I'm saying that we thank God for making it a reality. But we sincerely want to thank you, the visionary of FARUNA, that you created another platform, an easy platform, a platform that will enable us work and live as people has even chosen on this platform. Because outside the country, there are many opportunities. Here in Nigeria, we have the resources. Unfortunately, in fact, the government we have is the biggest problem for Nigeria. So thank you for venturing into this vision. You see, because one thing is that God gives vision, but unless you accept it and you pursue it, it will not come, because you have to translate vision to mission, and then mission to the objectives. Today we are talking about the store now. So those are the practical things. I just want to go because I discovered that I was supposed to leave some people around 4. But I stood up to appreciate you and to thank you for coming, and to thank you too for appreciating and as Plateau State as one of your first point of call. After the Reverend has spoken, is that if you can come out with maybe some kind of hand flyers, written hand flyers with simple explanations, that will help us greatly in Plateau State to mobilize. For me, I can mobilize the whole of the state. That's my work. But many people now are hesitant. Yeah, when you just verbally, they want to see something maybe in writing, and then the moment the market, that's the store, became that will settle everything. So may God bless you. Grant as you go, and may God widen the scope of our understanding as participants, because from today we will be promoters too. Yes. We will stand behind you. Let me invite that. Anywhere you want to go. Amen. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, sir. Honorable Cousin.
Permit me to stand on the project. Also want to appreciate, especially under FARUNA, his team. Some of us, we really know the issue of TBC. We have received a lot of embarrassment, insult, once we talk about TBC. But today, thank God some people have started coming to beg. Those that neglected it back. But the one today to show them that we are the one in control. With this revolution, sir, I'm in fact impressed with your age. As young as you are, by the special grace of God, when you reach the age of 54, that are more than 51, before that time, Nigeria will become a different nation.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And with this village vision, struggling for positions will reduce drastically.
Yes, sir.
Because all this political struggling because of money, just because of money. Today, if somebody like me will control a billionaire, I'm an accountant.
By my calculation, if I will have 1 billion today, if I can decide to spend 50,000 naira in a day, and that can take me 53 years for 53 years, 4 months. And today I'm more than 50 years. I think once I'm 70, I cannot spend, at least in a day, can I spend 5,000? Even the 50,000, I say I will be helping others. I say I will be helping others if I can be spending 50,000 in a day. So that's to say, if all of us, let's say 40% of the population in Nigeria will control half of a billion problem in Nigeria, poverty, issue of looking for positions. Therefore, I want to appreciate you more for this vision. Pray that God will give you long life. Amen. God will sustain you to stay for more than 100 years. Amen. Your grandchildren will be playing with you like a baby again. Amen. Because of this vision. Some decisions will later on, after you people goals, find a day and come and sit down and see how we carry ourselves in this. Because some people have invested in TBC and they have never gotten a stipend for a second. And for those that, after this meeting, some people may be calling us, how can we get this? You may get more than 10 people or 2-3 people that are looking for TBC. Don't hold it within yourself. Extend it to other members. You may have gotten somebody that bought something from you, then somebody that have never gotten a person to buy something, to buy a TBC or a cent of it. You can extend it to that member so that he too will start enjoying it. From there, more people will be coming to join. Again, I want to plead on the membership. I want you to stand on the today like this, so that Africa in joining and will look, cry, looking for it from.
Yes, sir.
Yes, let us start enjoying, because we have suffered enough. We have suffered enough. If I tell you that I don't have any account now because of this issue of TBC and cryptocurrency in general, you won't believe me. I know what I've invested. But I don't mind. I've seen that before December, I think I will special grace of God because of the vision that I've started seeing. Those of us that have paid for this have sacrificed ourselves. We paid this 2,500 naira. If others are still coming, we pray that let them come. The last day should be today. Let us start joining it. Then after some time, you open a small window, just a small, those that are need to get it. Then from there we continue. Pray that as we go back, we develop that courage.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. I am really chat. So I do have a correction. So I think that I can even collect TBC. Yes. So I'm convinced now I can collect it for my services. That's all that.
Okay. A little question, bit of clarification. Admin is saying a limitation of $1,000, and from the discussion, the Monday discussion, from Rand, trying to explain certain things. He was making mention that if you are spending above 1,000, keep a record. If you do it up to 5,000, your send buttons will automatically be put off. Then admin will contact you. If it is between the 1,000 and maybe before the 5,000, admin will contact you to find out. So you must have evidence to show why you spend above the 1,000. It is supposed to be just for those who have been. I put it. All of have us on, and we have been invited to the chat. Probably sending those information. So what I'm trying to make a little now is limitation now for us within admin scope.
Okay, let me put light to mommy question. Admin did not just admin said from that 1,000 above, you have to give proof.
That's what I just said.
Good. Yeah. Now we are contacting admin because Nigeria is going to cause financial eruption. So there will be no limit now to Nigeria that you should you want to buy car. Then you should be sending $900 worth of TBC. So we are contacting admin to extend the limitation, if possible, for my TBC store FARUNA, because that's why all the email address are intact. We will submit those email address. It will be controlled by the admin. So that one is one of. Sorry. Yeah. So now only TBCians are going to spend money like mad people. That is abundance. So when we talk of abundance and you put limitation, it's no longer abundant. But admin is trying to control. That is what is trying to control. So now that TBC is becoming real in Nigeria, now there will be no people are struggling to get out of their investment, and there is no way somebody is offering you. Can you imagine some people are giving out their wallet, a whole wallet maybe with 1,000 TBC inside, with 100,000 naira? You look at it. So admin is trying to stop discounting. So now that TBC is becoming real, we are trying to liaise with admin to understand with your point, and admin will hear that.
Yeah, but before admin gets,
yes,
we are going to the FARUNA this thing by August. Are we sure admin will clarify?
Yes, admin will clarify that before then. Okay. Even if admin did not clarify it, we'll still follow his rule pending when he gives us the thumbprint.
Any other question? Or yeah. Okay. The man there has not spoken. That is you I'm talking about.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. I want to once again thank the people of Plateau State for this August gathering you've invited us to. We're impressed, we're happy, and we thank you. Our TBC has won. Even before now, we are one.
Yeah.
But with the advent of cryptocurrency, and especially the Billion coin, the scope has widened. My happiness as far as this is concerned is because as a nation is leading the pack. If you go to the charts of participating countries, Nigeria is topping the lead. Thing that has to do with TBC, except for that. Yesterday somebody contacted me that Bitcoin Randy wanted to be online with just small FARUNA. Do you understand me? So this person contacted me that there is a Nigerian in South Africa that is working for Bitcoin Randy to be online with I was marvelous. I said Nigeria again and South Africa. How Nigeria is taking the lead in TBC. It was a Nigerian in South Africa that facilitated this meeting we had today with Bitcoin Randy. It ought to be between FARUNA's team and the top leaders in TBC. The former president of TBC in Nigeria, Pastor Favor Sonano, and some other personalities who are not Nigerians. In fact, I was happy. And I am happy because it is happening in Nigeria. Now, this kind has never happened. How can you accommodate us? Ghanaians are calling us to come and establish in Ghana. Cameroonians are calling us, the Togolese, the Bedenois. I mean, it tells you that we are not just the giant of Africa. We are what we say we are. Yes. We are setting the pace for TBC. And just like my elders have said here, those of us who said that TBC is a scam, oh my goodness. Where I stay, I have introduced TBC to some of my people who are there. They were like, forget those, I don't go. So are you part of them? That's the so you don't follow, you don't join them. But the truth remains that the trend has changed. Some of us who have benefit of hindsight knows that truly TBC is a current to take cover. And not, let me tell you the honest. This I'm telling you, my wife doesn't know about it. I had to sell my land to invest in cryptocurrency in this TBC. In 2016, I am telling you the truth. If my wife knew that I was going to sell that land, she would not agree. So I kept it to myself. I said, let me make this investment first. Because I know that tomorrow, but do you know the irony? After investing, one day I was like, I just mentioned it casually to her. There's one thing they say, it's TBC, if you're like. This woman said she was interested. I had to buy. That means I am on the right path. So TBC has come to wipe the tears of the poor people. We are made to understand that Africa is a region. But the Bible says in the book of Matthew 11:12 that right from the day of John the Baptist, the kingdom suffers violence, but it's only the violent that will take it by force. Nigerians as Tunisians have come to take what belongs to them. Yes, Pastor Bawa, my brother here, used to tell us something. He said that the Europeans underdeveloped Africa. They came here, they carried away our minerals. They went over there, developed it, and used it in building their country. But the time has come now for us to go over to the whites, take what they have made to better Africa. The time has come. So I want to thank you for giving us this opportunity. In fact, we were in Lagos last week. While in Lagos, the way and manner old men, old women were praying for this boy. Yes. Oh my God. God is not asleep. God has remembered Nigeria. Amen. Just like my brother here said, we struggle because of money in Nigeria. The politics of money has made us to kill because we want to. If you have 1 billion in your account, what concerns you with Nigerian politics? What concerns you? We were coming, we saw how the road was bad. We were all saying that, in fact, one person in Plateau will take over the contracts of putting the road in. Because we have more than abundance. So the time has come. We thank you. Do you know what baffled me most? The way and manner the learned are trying to identify with this that FARUNA has given us as an opportunity. I have professors who are calling me because of the position they have given me in the organization. I say, I have professors. One called me yesterday and said that he invested 10.5 million naira into TBC. That he was ready to do whatever they will say they should do to cash out in this project. Later, he now called me that he was going to pay for the wife. The wife is a doctor, a PhD holder. Today, another doctor called me that he has paid the University of Nigeria. I was like, that means we are on the right track.
Yes, sir.
So, my brothers and sisters, my elder people here, and my compatriots, the time has come for us to take our destiny in our own hands. God has helped us. Those who mocked us will come to beg for us for kringles. As a coin, then we come to beg for kringles. We are only going to be magnanimous in just giving them little kringles. By then they will know what they have absorbed. So thank you for asking us to come to see you. By God's grace, the movement has started. Before the week runs out, we are able to be in another state. And as the week cycles out, in that turn, one state to the other, we want to promise you that my TBC store FARUNA will never fail. The TBC admin has known about this project.
Yes, yes.
And we have invited TBC. Imagine, FARUNA Marvelous told him, we want you, whatever the cost is, your return ticket, your accommodation, your whatever. We are planning on how to invite all the TBC leaders in Nigeria to invite of our 11th of August launch. But now, if Bitcoin Rally is coming to Nigeria, don't you know that all the leaders in Africa will be in Nigeria?
Oh, yes, of course.
They will have to come. We don't need to even invite them, but they must come. Something is happening. Before I take my leave, sir, I stay in Abuja and I live in Abuja. So if there is anywhere you can help us to secure a place in Metama, it's okay. But for 100% TBC, we are interested. Thank you, sir, so much.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. We do honor on the protocol. Actually, I want to give you a brief testimony because I knew where I was before, and I want to thank God for where I am today. TBC FARUNA, through the help of God, have made this possible for all of us. It's a privilege coming here. I just have to say it. Because in my family, I happens to be the first and the only graduate.